Gotta do this every night. Game tight, feeling good. What's up with y'all in the hood? You know how it go. We still gotta get set and get as live as we can get. And I bet that is gonna be hype. And we're gonna do this thing because I'm that type. I'm the type of guy don't have to get high, don't even drink, but you can best believe that I think that I'm the best that ever really did it, and I'm going to do it to death and make sure my last breath is the one that I take. I could never be fake. I gotta do this thing. It's a lot at stake. I'm betting high on myself. I'm trying to make sure that I win and increase my health. The odds are against me, but you can't rinse me off because I'm still dirty. I'm doing things won't hurt me. I'm making sure that I build my profile and my portfolio, no polio. That means my legs are straight and I can walk all over the earth and do what it's worth. Are you ready for this? Can I fry you like fish? Can I make sure there's no risk? Tonight, we're talking about the youth, how they be acting crazy. And I don't understand, it phases me. Because I got kids myself and I want to make sure that they always are in the good health. Want to make sure that I can keep them safe. And I can't always do that thing. They don't behave. They be wilding and tripping. And I got to do this thing one day. I'm giving more of my... Listen to what I'm saying. I'm doing this thing. I'm not playing. I'm saying to the youth of today that you got to make sure that you make it to another day. You got to plan your future out. If you don't do that right now, they shoot you out. When I say shoot you, I'm not playing. The thing is very serious. It makes me kind of delirious. I feel like my head is spinning because all I want to do is see everybody I know winning. And that's from the bottom of my heart. So I'm trying to make sure that you get off to a good start. Does it always work out? No. So I'm trying to make sure that we get this thing to the bag, yo. And I'm going to tell you like this, for real. My name is Sun75. I do things my way, and I really don't care what nobody else say. Today is a different day than yesterday was, and I got to make sure that I get my buzz. Make sure I start building up high, start stacking up dough, getting the stacks. And yo, the more that we get, the more that I want. I don't even smoke blizzy. All right, so what's going on, y'all? How you feeling? How you feeling, man? I'm feeling like a real man should. I'm glad to be here. It's the Daily Go Getimism show. Let me make sure that everything's straight. We good. Everything all right? Tonight, listen, let me just tell y'all off the gate. Tonight, I had to do a little finagling with the title because I really want to talk about why today's youth are so violent. That's really what I want to talk about tonight. But if I put that in the title, then YouTube would already be like, bow. So I had to put the title in a way that was non-threatening. But hopefully y'all get it and we come through and have this conversation tonight. I really want to know what y'all think about today's youth and their violent tendencies. Why do you think that today's youth are so violent? And maybe, and possibly, you don't even think that today's youth are violent. A lot of people feel like, today's youth are just like yesterday's youth, and there was always a lot of violence associated with youth. Whether you're talking about fighting, pushing each other around, bullying, gang activity, or just straight, out of control rebellion dealing with violence. I think that today's youth have so many influences that are affecting them that I almost don't see any way that they couldn't be violent. But I come from an era where rap music was just coming up. People didn't think that it would be a serious genre of music, and there was violence in the lyrics. So coming from the origin of so-called gangster rap, which was said to have influenced the youth to get out there and start getting it shaken on the violent side of things, and me being in denial of that. And I still, there was no way I was going to blame rap music for the violence of yesterday's youth, because not everybody listened to hip hop music. And if you really, really think about it, because hip hop was more of a black thing, and it during its inception, who were they talking about? It was influencing. Who were they talking about was the most violent? It ain't that hard to figure out. Certain kind of dog whistle terms, phrases, sentences, ways of conveying a message were pretty evident. So we're gonna talk about it tonight, though, because it's not all about what I think. I don't have all the answers. I got a lot of questions, and I'm definitely down to ask y'all the questions that I want to know, and I'm down to take y'all questions. And the way that we do that, the way that we do that, we got a number that you can call, and I hope you're coming in and talk all your smack, all your crap, all the things that you want to know, and you can even get the tonight on the Daily Go Getimism Show. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sun752, aka Omar with the and if you can't say Omar with the well, then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Daily Go Getimism Show. We do this every night. Late night, we come on and we talk about topical things. Tonight, we are asking ourselves, why are today's youth so violent? What do you think? Why are today's youth so violent? What is going on? What's the psychology of it? Why are we experiencing this, whether we're talking about the East Coast, the West Coast, Midwest, dirty South, up North? What's going on with today's youth? You know, and when I start talking about violent, I'm talking about some of the violence that has deadly consequences. You know, we can talk about mass shootings, school shootings, all kinds of stuff like that. We're talking about our young people. Our young people should have an opportunity to be able to grow up, be productive, and have their own family. What I'm seeing, and because I've worked with the youth, and many of them don't really believe that they're ever going to live to be a ripe old age. Some of them don't think that they're going to make it to 30 years old. 30 years old. Now, I remember being at that age where the age 19 was the most, well, I'm not going to say it was the most violent age when I was a teenager, but it was the age that most black men were murdered. So I remember wondering if my number was going to get called as a young boy. Like age 19 for me was a scary time. It was like, I got to watch my back. I got to watch my step. I have to watch what I do. I wasn't trying to get left. So let me shout out, y'all as y'all come in here. What up, T Carry? Right, morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my people going directly into your site. And Hoops Practice 1, 2, 3. What is this about? I just got into this train. Well, if you've been listening, then you pretty much have the premise of what we're talking about. And Queen Avilo says, "Do you dye your bread?" I think you mean beard. But it's funny because you was trying to be a smart ass and you messed it up. Then you says, why are you on here? You, sir, are a D-I-C-K-H-E-A-D. You are D-I-C-K-H-E-A-D. Say it with me. D-I-C-K-H-E-A-D. 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 That's you. No C. But it's okay. You come to the right place if you want to troll. You come to the right place. I will go back and forth with you, and I will beat you. Dimples D's all up in the house. What's going on, my? Good to see me. Some you. Salute to you. Salute to you. And Wolf Rain says, now that you're older, do you? Oh God. Ugh. All right, Greek Freak fan. Do you like Michael Jackson? No, I was actually never a fan. Surprisingly enough, I wasn't. I didn't like Michael Jackson as a solo artist. He just wasn't my kind of. He wasn't my dude. But the Jackson Five, best boy band ever, in my opinion. Willie Lump says, "Say it to my face. There's nothing in your face that I want to say." Something tells me your face probably stink. You probably wash your arms without washing your underarms, or you wash your underarms without washing your wrists. You're the type of person that probably takes a shower without taking your watch off. That's probably who you are. Pom Pom Puff Lover. Hi, what up with you? And Hanan says, "Why are you talking? Why are you listening?" All right. Add me to the live. No, I'm not adding you to the live. You can call into the show. There's no adding you to the live. You know what I mean? You can go start up your own channel and get on that live. But you can call into this show. You can call into the show, and I'll give you, matter of fact, let me go ahead and I'll pin the number, and you can call into this show. I will give you the floor. There is no censorship. You don't have to hold back. You can get your shit off. And I will make sure that you have enough time and enough freedom, uninterrupted, to say what you want to say, as long as it pertains to this topic. And what we're talking about tonight is, why are our kids so violent? What is the explanation for the violence of our kids these days? What's going on? Now, Hanan says, Wolfrain says, explains why you're corny. Don't like MJ. Well, honestly, I can tell that I'm older than you. And it was never corny not to like Michael Jackson. It was never corny. I mean, when you really think about it, Michael Jackson made pop records. We didn't listen to pop exclusively. We listened to hip hop music. We listened to R&B. We listened to rap music. Now, see, a couple of y'all are trying to call into the show. Before I entertain this, because I think I already see what this is hitting for, I can already tell that they're not serious. So they're going to come on here and they're going to say some stupid shit. They're going to curse a little bit, which is okay, but they're not going to have anything to say. They're not really going to have anything to add to the topic. So they're going to goof around because they're up late night. Like, it's 2:00 in the morning on the East Coast. 2:00 in the morning. So wherever they are, it's at least 11 o'clock. So they don't have anything to do. They might be college kids or stupid ass high school kids. But one thing is for sure, they are not mature adults that have children and they have to go to work tomorrow. That's who they're not. I can guarantee you on that. One of them has blocked their number, and the other one is from the 601. But I'm going to get with them in a minute. I just wanted to set y'all up and let you know what's coming down the pike, because that's what's going to happen. All right. Pom Pom says, do you believe in God? Yes. Why wouldn't I? Hanan says, why aren't you in 7-Eleven organizing shelves? Because there aren't any shelves in 7-Eleven to really organize. Now, if you would have said the grocery store, the supermarket, or something like that, it would have almost made sense. But let me just tell you this. Do not pursue a career in comedy, because you're not ready. You're not even ready for open mic night. So you look like an upside down ice cream cone. Yes, you're not ready. You're not ready for the stage. Practice, my dude. Practice, my dude. Sprockets erased their message. Okay. Bob the Violin says, do you put on eyeliner? Hey, we haven't heard that question in a while. No, I don't. Listen, I don't know what it is. I don't use eyeliner. I don't put on mascara. I don't know why my beard is gray and my mustache is salt and pepper and my eyebrows are totally brown. I don't know. I have no explanation. Ask God, because I got nothing. But one thing is for sure, I don't do makeup. That's for sure. So we not play them games. So no. Ain't none of that. Okay. Eyeliner goes on both. Eyeliner goes on the eyes. I wipe my eyes, you dickhead. He says, okay, my man, I got you. Okay, cool. Nick Games, what's good? Mustard. Oh, you saw the little yellow part? That's actually what you call it? Curry. It's curry. It's curry. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Damn, Nick, you quick with it. All right. So before I take these callers, I said, he said, brush your teeth. Man, my teeth are white as fuck. Eat a dick. They are. My teeth are white. Fuck out of here. All right, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Let's get dressed. Put on my uniform. Yeah, the trolls are going to love this. It's time for us to put on our uniform so we can go to work. So let me put on mine. Oh, shit. All right, good. Put on my uni. These are my cow bone necklaces. Genuine cow bone. Moo. Yes, the cow bone necklaces, baby. All right, hold on. Let me get it right. There you go. All right, so I have 3 because you get dressed too. I have 3 that you can choose from. Which one do y'all want to wear? Yes, you wear those on here. Let's see. Bob the Violin says, is this a call-in show? Yes, you can call in. It's not labeled as a call-in show, but you can definitely call in. We have 2 callers waiting on the line now. I think they're probably on some dumb shit, but nonetheless, they can call it. All right. Okay. So, which one y'all want to wear? The one on the left? You see that? Just look at the cow bone. Look at the cow bone, baby. You want to wear the one on the left? The one in the middle? Which one y'all like best? Or the one on the right? All right, Shirley Cheryl, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world, says left, and Dimple says left, and Bob says left. Okay, that's all I need. 3 is all I need. So y'all realize the left is this one. Is this the one y'all talking about? Please don't take all day. Is this the one you want? 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 Left it is? All right. Let's go. So, all right. Stick your neck out, my peoples. Stick your neck out. No Diddy. Everything good. Oh, yeah. You're looking spiffy. Let's hit you off with the ocular proof. Proof that you were here. Proof that you wore the gear. Here we go. Looking good. Looky here. Look at you. Look at the ladies looking good, looking sweet, looking pretty, looking gorgeous, looking beautiful, looking sexy. And the brothers, you're looking real fly right there, brothers. Looking handsome, looking suave, looking debonair, looking smooth. You got your soft stuff on there. Take a screenshot. Crop me out of the picture. Take a screenshot or give it all you got. Take a screenshot. I know you like it a lot to take a screenshot. Yeah, this the way it go. Take a screenshot on the Daily Go. All right, y'all, let's go. We're going to take these callers now. Now that we are in motion, now that everything is all right, we are talking about asking the question, why are our youth so violent? What's going on with our babies? What's going on with our kids? What's going on with our teenagers? What's going on with our youth? Do they have a future? Do they have a future? Mr. Twister says you are fired. You're not the boss, so you're firing nobody. The best says I'm a call. You better pick up. Don't tell me what I better do. You better shut up. Now call in, you punk. You know what I mean? And when you call in, you start talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you speak, and then I'm gonna cut your dumb ass off. You know what I mean? Nobody threatens me. Nobody. All right, caller with the block number. I have very little faith in this caller. I'm just going to let you know. But they might have actually something good to say. I doubt it because the timing of when they called in versus when they were in chat. But let's see. All right, caller with the caller with the block number. Thank you for holding. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. What's on your mind tonight?
So why the fuck you been talking shit, man? Like I'm trying to understand you, but you keep talking shit, cuz I don't fuck with that shit. That shit make me so fucking mad. Like I'm trying to understand your message, but you keep talking shit. I slap the fuck at you. I'm trying to stay positive on the narrow road, cause like I'm going through so much, but you make me want to slap the fuck at your ear.
What did I tell y'all?
Oh, cool day looking ass nigga. Like you
go ahead, go.
Shit. Like
come on.
Understand your message. Like I'm trying to learn, but you keep talking so much shit. Like damn, man. Like if you be more transparent, you won't have this fucking problem. But you want to keep yapping and dancing and doing all this hoochie mama ass shaking and stuff with the chains and shit, nigga. Like just calm the fuck down, cuz you about 50 years old and you doing all this shit for what, man? I'm trying to learn your fucking message, and you keep doing all this charade and all this and that. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to see that shit, man. Like I'm going through a lot right now, man. I'm going through a fucking lot, man. Then you making it worse. Like I just want to punch your bald head ass, man. I just want to fucking punch you in the fucking head. Like damn, man. Like you just
Come on.
I'm just come on right now, but it's just I'm gonna let you talk. But it just let you know that I'm trying to get your message, but you just doing so fucking much. It's pissing me the fuck off. Like I just want to slap the shit out of you, man.
Okay.
You get the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Nah. No, the floor is not mine. Talk your shit. Are you done?
I'm just saying, like I'm trying to learn a message, and you keep doing all this other shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Like I'm trying to understand, but you keep doing all this ass shaking on the camera. And
what ass shaking? What are you? Wait. Like, what ass shaking, dog? Hold on. Slow down. What ass shaking? Ain't nobody ass shaking, you dickhead. Ain't nobody. What ass shaking?
You was, man. I seen P. Diddy do the same shit on the motherfucking More Money, More Problems video, man. You ass shaking, boy. You a bossy man. You a bossy man.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? Listen. I was almost rocking with you, but if you going, listen, I'm giving you the floor. I told you I would give you the floor, and I'm not going to back. I'm not going to back out. Hold on. Slow down, doggy. Don't worry. I'm not going to kick you off of the phone fast, so you don't have to rush. Slow down, all right? Just do me that one solid. You got me?
Okay, man.
All right. Now you said you was trying to understand my message. I rocks with that. Yeah. But don't tell me I'm doing something that I'm not doing. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I'm a man, you're a man. I don't know how old you are. Yeah, I don't know your struggle. You said that you're going through a lot. I don't know if you're serious. I don't know if you're playing. But this is what I need you to do. I need you to turn down your device. You can watch the replay after the show, but I need you to turn down your device so I can only hear your voice and you can only hear mine. Can you do that?
Yes.
All right. Now let's have a conversation. Now the topic of tonight is why are our youth so violent nowadays? Now I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure whatever age you are, you can see what's going on out here in these streets. You know that a lot of our young people are out here getting murked. They out here, robbing each other. They're out here hurting each other. It's a lot going on. And I just want to know, from your perspective, what do you think is the explanation for that? You know, like what do you think? What are your thoughts?
I feel like it's just lack of opportunities, man. It's like I'm trying to do right. Like I ain't come up from the best upbringing at all. I'm not scared to admit that I came from a fucked up place. Like it is what it is. It's just my fucking environment. I can't help it. It just is what it is. But like I'm trying to change. I'm trying to do the right thing. But it's so hard. And like I said, I'm on this looking for messages and stuff. That's how I found your platform. I'm hearing you talking, but then you doing all this the extra shit. It's like it's throwing me off. It's like then you being belligerent and you attacking me and you attacking others on the chat.
Wait. Did I attack you first or did you attack me first? And don't lie. Don't fucking lie.
I feel like you was.
No, just tell the truth.
Yeah.
All right then. So I have a right to hold on. If you came at me, wait a minute. If you came at me first, wait. No, nobody said I was a victim. But if you have to admit that you came at my neck first. So if you come at my neck, I come right back at your neck. So wait a minute, my dude. If you smack somebody and they punch you, you can't be mad because they punched you if you smacked them. So don't start acting like a little bitch because you went first and somebody else finished it.
Man, you came on this motherfucker acting cocky, man. I'm trying to listen to your fucking message and you coming side-eyeing and keeping a heart. I want to hear that shit, man.
Yeah, listen.
I'm trying to learn the message.
I'm here to
understand you.
And I'm trying to understand you. But don't tell me, don't act like I came at you first. You came at me and I responded to you. So don't
you was on some cocky ass shit like you was just on some arrogant shit like you was like come on, you trying to.
What did I say? What did I say that was arrogant? What did I say that was what did I say that was arrogant? What did I say that made you mad to whereas you had to come at my neck first? What did I say?
I told you it's like the side unnecessary shit you was doing. Like you doing this shit for fun. Like you didn't like you come like you don't mean none of this shit you said. That's why it made me so mad and I want to punch on your fucking bald head. But I said no, let me calm down. I'm gonna get
why don't you hold on. Why don't you stop talking all that punches? Why don't you stop talking that dumb shit? Yo, you on the phone and we on the internet. Ain't nobody touching nobody, so you sound stupid. Why don't you just stop talking like that? Can't nobody take you seriously. Listen, can't nobody talk.
That's the shit I was talking about. That's why I got on your ass when you first out the phone. I'm trying to understand, man. I'm trying to get the message, and you constantly keep trying to start shit with me. I'm trying to understand what you're trying to. I'm trying, man. I got a lot of shit going on, and I got a lot of shit, and I'm trying to find something positive. And you keep attacking me like. And you're attacking others too. I'm not the only fucking one.
I come at anybody who comes at me. That's it. You come at me, I come back at you. That's it. You don't come at me. If you come in here and in the chat like you got some sense, then I treat you with respect like you got some sense. You come at me like you don't have no sense and like you just trying to be funny and trying to be in the spotlight, then I treat you like that. You don't like it, that's on you. But you didn't have to come to this channel and you didn't have to speak to me. But you did. So this is where we are. Now you're on the phone right now and we are almost getting somewhere. Now, I asked you a question about why you think that the youth is so violent. And you said because of lack of opportunities. Now, and you also said that you're trying to change the way you are, right?
Yeah.
You said that you're trying to do the right thing, right?
Yes.
All right, let me just ask you this. In your opinion, what does doing the right thing mean? What are the right things? Because and let me explain to you why I'm asking you this. I'm asking you this because the right things to me might not be the right things to you. So I want to know from your perspective what you think the right things are out here for yourself. So can you please explain that to me?
Like, in my opinion, trying to do right thing, trying not to end up dead or locked up in jail because, like, I lost control. So let's say, like, I'm a I'm a train wreck that's waiting to happen. I'm trying to do right, but it's like it got so much shit going on. I just trying to avoid those problems and stuff. It's like everything is against me. Like I said, I'm searching for the message. So like I said, I found your channel because I was looking for the message. Then you doing all
Stay focused, my dude. Stop going back to all of that. Stay focused. Stay focused. Forget about all of that. Let's move forward. I'm trying. Are we going to have this conversation tonight? Because if you're going to keep going back to
conversation, man.
All right, then let's do that. Let's do that. Let's stay focused. All right. Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So okay. So let me ask you a couple of questions. Have you been associated with any violent activity in your life?
Yes.
All right. Recently or in your past?
Like in August.
All right. So now let me ask you this, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to answer it. Are you associated with any gangs or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So do you think that, let me ask you this. And like I said, you don't have to answer it if it makes you uncomfortable. You don't have to answer any questions that make you uncomfortable. What made you decide to join a gang?
Because where I'm from is like, if I didn't join it, I'd probably be dead right now. Honestly, like for my neighborhood, it's like so much shit. Like I'm from Memphis. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
So like where I'm from the slums and shit. So it's like if I wasn't, I'd probably be dead right now, or I'd be another statistic. Like, it's just me being honest. What growing up, all my friends, my relatives, they're all that. So it's like it just come along to it. And it's just how I was led, and it's just the way I was raised, honestly, man.
So do you feel like being a part of a gang is actually helping you stay alive?
It has helped me stay alive, honestly. Okay. I'd be dead right now.
All right, well, okay. Now the reason I'm asking you this is because, you know, when you're part of a gang, sometimes you have to you have to be involved in violent activity like gang banging, sometimes drug selling and things like that. And those are the things that bring violence to you. So I'm trying to figure out how being part of a gang is saving your life. Or do you look at them like as protection for you?
It's family. Like, it ain't like no protection. It ain't no. It's family. That's just how I look at it. It's family. Them guys put their life on the line for me, and I don't put my life on the line for them. Like, they don't save me, I don't save them. It's like you telling me that I should turn my back on them. It's like me telling you turn your back on your mom or whoever. They're like, that's my family. I grew up. I didn't have the dad. I didn't have any of it. That's how I grew up. That's all I know, honestly. So I like, you might feel different, but that's just the way I am.
No. It's not. I don't see it differently, and it's not about how I see it. I'm trying to find out, you know, from your perspective. That's all. That's all. So I heard you say that you didn't have a mom or dad. Did I get that right?
Yeah, I didn't have neither.
And like at no time in your life were your parents in your life?
Like I remember my mom when I was probably like 7 or 8, but after that I just didn't see her no more. It was like I was raised by my older brothers. They took, like, that's who pretty much raised me, and I was just, you know.
Okay.
And I really have much other family.
Okay, and you didn't have your dad in your life either?
I never seen him a day in my life.
Okay. So, if you don't mind me asking, why was your mom out of your life so early?
Get drugs.
Okay.
Okay. I heard one people I heard from drugs, and the other one just said I heard two different things, but I don't know what to believe. So I get told that she didn't want me, and she just up and left us, or I heard other things she was on drugs, and I haven't heard or seen from her since I was 8.
You haven't seen your mom since you were 8?
I haven't talked or heard anything. I just, one day I seen her, then this day I just never seen her again.
How old are you now?
I'm 26.
Okay. All right. So if you 26 years old and you're in a gang, you kind of at 26, you kind of considered an OG, ain't you?
Yeah, well, I guess from your logic, you might come off as OG, but where I'm from, like, we don't do like the OG and the big homie. It ain't like this. It's like everybody on the same level. Like I said, we family. That's how I look at this. We family. We all on the same level. There ain't no, oh, you listen to him or you go through this. It was none of that. I say it's a family structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they have problems, I handle it. I got problems, they handle it. Like it's family. Like they protect me, I protect them. That's all I know. That's my family.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. How young were you when you joined your gang?
Probably when I was like 11, when I was in middle school.
Okay. All right. So did you finish high school?
No, I did not.
Okay. What grade did you go up to in high school?
Like I made it to the 11th grade. Like to 11th grade, I couldn't graduate. Like I said, I'm gang banging, so
yeah,
you know how you go to school with other gang members. So I got into it was a riot at my school, and I had to, like I say, that my family it pop off.
Okay, so all right, so but you did make it to the 11th grade.
Yes.
All right, so do you think had not if those if the riots and other negative things were going on at the school, do you think that you would have made it to 12th grade and possibly graduated?
Like probably, I don't know. Honestly, like I said, I never really didn't I don't see myself doing nothing. Like growing up, I didn't have dreams of graduation or going to college. I didn't see that because it's like where I'm from. That's not nothing I never seen before. That ain't nothing that we really just cared about. So I never really had inspiration to do those things.
Okay. Your brother, you said you were raised by your big brother, right?
Yeah.
Did they have a high school diploma?
No.
Okay. So I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of impressive that you went up to the 11th grade. Did you like school?
I didn't really care much for it. Like I say, my attention span was other places. You know, like I say, it's just me and my brothers. Like I say, bills gotta get paid, so I gotta do this and I have to break in houses and steal cars and stuff. I have to steal out the stores and stuff. It's just how it is. My life different. Like it might not be normal to you, but it's normal to me. It's just how it's just my life. I can't control how I was brought up. I'm trying to survive. Like, all I'm trying to do is survive.
No, I understand that. How do you what was when you were in school? What subjects were you good at?
It was good at science.
You were good at science. So if you were good at science, what were you good at math?
Nah, I ain't good at math, but I'm like as far as like counting like money and stuff, I'm good at that, but I was never good at math.
Okay.
I don't know, like I don't know how to tell you what 8 plus 5 divided by 39. I can't tell you that shit like that. Okay. But I know how to count money.
All right. What about your reading? Were you a good reader? Because I'm thinking if you're good in science, then you have to have been able to read the material and understand it in order to be able to, be good in science. Can you read well?
Yeah, I can read. I know how to read well. Like I say, I know how to read.
Okay. All right. Have you been incarcerated? You ever do time in jail?
Yes, I did.
All right. How long?
I did a free bid. Like the longest I did at one time was like a year and a half. And then the other times it'd be like 8 months and 7 months here and there.
And
Like
the
right now, like I got warrants out for my wrist, like right now.
okay.
Shit like that. Like no telling how long I'm gonna be in for those. Like I said, I'm trying to survive. So I say that's how I fell to the channel. Like I'm just trying to find like something like to lead me like on the narrow road so I can get my head on straight. And that's all. I got too much going on. Like I'm just trying to live right, but like everything's going wrong.
No, I understand you. When you said the longest you ever did was like a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever think about getting your GED while you was locked down?
They want an option. Like I said, I'm gang banging. Like I'm deeply gang banging. So when I go to jail, that's what I'm on. I see a game in my you fighting in it's both ways. So there was never I'm in survival mode. Education is legs, and education ain't put no food on my table as long as I've been growing. Like since I was a little boy, that ain't education ain't never put no food on my table. It ain't never paid no bills. Like I'm in survival mode. Like it's just how I was brought up. So I didn't look to that or I didn't think to just I need to do this. Yeah, I see it on TV. I hear other people, but that's their life. I'm in the life I'm in now. I'm in survival mode. It's all I know.
Okay. No, well, the reason I asked you, did you ever think about getting your GED while you were locked down? Because even if you're involved in gang activity, one thing about getting your GED or any type of job or educational opportunities while you are in jail, you can take advantage of that. And even though it's just a high school diploma, you'd be surprised at the opportunities that having a high school diploma can get you. At least it can you'll have a high school diploma to be able to put on a job application so you can get a job. And there are a lot of good jobs that you can get even though you only have a high school diploma. But without a high school diploma, you limit a lot of your opportunities. And at the beginning of this conversation, you were saying that one of the reasons that you think that there's so much violence out here with our young people is because we don't have opportunities. So I'm trying to show you a way where you can create opportunities for yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm hearing it, but I gotta say, like from my perspective, let's say I go get a job now. Who's to say that other gang members see me and they don't know? Okay, cool, he worked there. Let me wait till he get out to do so and so on. Like you don't understand. Like I'm in below poverty. Like I'm in the slums. Like I'm in the worst of the worst he can get. And down, it's like it's hard. Like it's like I'm forced to have to rob. I don't like robbing people. I don't like carjacking and breaking the houses. Cause like I said, people work hard for their stuff. Now it hurt me if somebody took my stuff from me or whoever. Like I love, but I got no choice. I can't. Like I say, I don't got a choice, but it's just the way my life is right now. I feel like I don't have no choice. Like I'm saying, but it's hard on me. Like it's really hard. Like I said, I'm in survival mode. Like I said, I don't want to harm nobody. I hate harming people, but it is what it is. Like I said, that's what keep the lights on for me right now. Like I said, I want to do right, but it's hard to do right when I know there's people that actively want to kill me for things I done did to them. And I can say I can forgive them, but they'll never forgive me for the things that I did or my people did to them. So it's like I'm in a dilemma. Like it's a cycle I can't break.
Yeah, I
Like
understand.
and the only way out is to like death in penitentiary.
Well, see, all right. Here's where I'm struggling with your story because I'm following what you're saying and I can see some things, but I understand that your gang is like your family. Those are the people that you came up with. Y'all been through everything together. But if we're talking about violent situations, like I asked you before, are they protective over you? And I think in a way that they are, but at the same time, they're putting you in situations where you have to be violent, even if it's just to protect yourself from violence. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I would never tell you to leave your people behind, but sometimes you have to change something to get something different. in order to get something different, sometimes you have to do something different. So whereas right now, with the legal troubles that you having, you talking about the warrants that you have on you, and it seems like you're concerned about your safety, because you're saying that even when you're in jail, there are people in jail that you may have had beef with, and so you got to protect yourself against them. And then when you on the streets, you got to watch where you go. You can't go, you can't just go to the store. You can't just go to the gas station. You know what I mean? It seems like you're in a position where you can't chill. It sounds too stressful. You understand what I'm saying? It sounds like you're under a lot of pressure.
I am, like, it's every day. Like, I can't even take the trash out without wondering whether or not every car that passes by is the car that's gonna be the one to gun me down. Like, so I'm like, it's hard to live like this. Like, it became my new normal, but it's not normal. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm paranoid. I can't. I'm on 100. That's why, like, I easily get triggered, because it's like in my environment, it's whoever reacts first is who wins. It's like, and it's hard and it's stressing me out. Like I said, I want to get out of it, but like, how can I get up? I can't turn my back on my family. Now I only got to worry about the people who actually trying to kill me. Now I got to worry about my family thinking that, oh, I'm going against them. But like, it's like I'm in a lose-lose thing. I got the laws, and they after me. It's like everything's crashing down. Like, everything is closing in on me.
Have you ever been outside of Memphis? Have you ever been outside of your state? You ever been outside of Tennessee?
A couple times.
How far away from home have you been?
To Atlanta.
Okay, you've been to Atlanta. Okay, that's not bad. How long were you in Atlanta?
Well, 3 days.
You got peoples out there?
No, like everybody, like my whole family. Like I don't really have a family. Like my family, like my blood family is like my brother. Like I don't, like I said, my mom. I don't know. Like, I don't know my dad. I ain't never seen him. I ain't heard his voice a day in my life. I haven't seen my mom since I was 8. So like, any family that they might have had, I was really don't remember being introduced to them. Like, outside of my brother, I don't really have no family.
Okay, so you don't have like no cousins and aunts and stuff like that? Uncles? Nothing?
Not that I know of.
All right.
Not that I know of.
All right. Okay. So, okay. All right. So you've been outside of your state. Did you notice any differences between the way the dudes are in Atlanta versus in Memphis? Did you see any differences, or did it seem the same to me? I mean, to you. I'm sorry.
Well, me personally, like, I see any black man as a threat to me. Like, any black man that's under the age of probably 40, I see them as a threat to me. It's just how I grew up. But yeah, before, when I was out there, it was less tense. I didn't want paranoid every time a car rolled past me or every time somebody walked by me. But I perceived everything as a threat. But it wasn't as tense as it be in Memphis. Like I say, out there, I wasn't known by nobody out there, but like I said, I still keep my guard up.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So even when you went away, you kind of feeling like maybe some cats might have been on to you, and they might be trying to get you. Do you think that was real, or do you just feel like you feel that way because of what you know you've done and what you know has been done to you?
Like, it's a little like of both. Like I said, I believe in karma. I done had karma happen to her, and I know I got a lot more karma to come my way. I done did a lot of stuff to a lot of people who have every right to do something back in return. Like I just know it's coming, but I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Okay.
It might not be the people that I'm into. It could be something like, I think when karma happens, when it happens, it happens. Like, you don't know when it's gonna happen.
Okay, what made you go? What made you go down to Atlanta in the first place?
I was going like we went on like a trip, like we were going to a concert. So like they asked me did I want to go, so I said yeah, why not? I had fun there, but like I said, my guard was up. But it was like I wasn't as paranoid as I do back in my city.
Who did you go see?
So Rod Wave.
I'm talking about at the show. Who was performing?
It was a rapper named Rod Wave.
Rod Wave?
Yeah.
Was he like it was it like a big show or was it like a little local show?
It was a big show. It was at the State Farm Arena.
Oh yeah? Okay. Who else was on the show?
It was Moneybag. Yo, it was a lot of rappers.
I know rappers. That's why I'm asking you.
It was Moneybag. I can't really remember that. It was like a couple years ago since I went, so I can't really just tell you.
Okay.
Everybody, I just remember those two.
So, but you stayed out there for a while. You said you was out there for a few days.
3 days.
Okay. Did you stay?
Yeah.
Did you stay with somebody out there, or did y'all stay in a hotel?
A hotel.
Oh yeah. Okay. The reason I was asking you that is because I was thinking if you spent a little bit of time out in Atlanta, would you ever consider maybe moving down there where you could get a fresh start versus staying in Memphis where it's still dangerous for you?
Well, honestly, no, because like I said, I don't like where I'm from. Like I'm tight knit. Like can't go nowhere where I don't know nobody. Like that ain't good. Like coming up out of like from my experience, like all I know is like being tight knit with my brothers and my other family. That's all I know. Is like I can't just up and go somewhere where I don't know nobody. I don't know the environment. I don't know what goes on over there. Like, so that was never really like an option that just really ever crossed my mind to really do. Like I said, all I know is survive. And it's like what I've been taught as a kid, like to survive is all I know.
Okay. So have you ever been anywhere outside of Memphis to stay? Like, like to stay with some people that you knew and just like cool out for a minute. You know what I mean? Even if you was hiding out, like just have a few days out of the hood, out of your regular environment where you could just like, just be somewhere where maybe it was safe, maybe it was different, maybe where you could relax, maybe like in any kind of way. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, a couple of times. Like last time was probably like back in June. I was out Clarksdale in my girl house. I was like laying low, like I say, I'm in the street, so stuff happened. So I just knew I had to lay low out there to keep them, getting locked up. But some other stuff happened because like it's just like some real bad things happened. So I just went out there and laid low for about 3 weeks, and then it came back to the city.
Okay, well, how far out were you from the city?
Like a couple hours away.
Couple hours away, but still in the same state, right?
Yeah. No, it was in Mississippi.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, did you have a good time? Were you able to relax?
Yeah, because like the place that I was at, it was like a small town, so it was like a bunch of white folks. So I wasn't really just too worried about nothing.
So, but you were
just cool.
All right. So, when you were out there, you weren't worried about nobody coming at you out there?
No, outside of maybe the police kicking the door down or something if they found me, but outside of that, I wasn't worried about nothing else. Like it was a real small town, so I didn't have much to worry about.
Okay. And you said that your girl live out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your girl lives out of state, but you in state. Like, how does that work?
Like, it's like only like, I would say it's close to about a 2 hour drive, but maybe 1.5, depending on how fast you drive or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Well, I'm wondering how y'all got together if y'all not from the same. Did she used to live where you are and move?
she came to Memphis. I met her while she was in Memphis. Like she got family out here.
Mm.
I ain't
Okay.
I met her while she was out.
All right. Well, um, all right, but so evidently you and your girl, y'all get along well? Like, do you feel comfortable around her? Like, do you feel safe, like feel loved, or something like that with her?
Yeah, I do, because like I said, like I do feel like even plenty of times she been mad at me and she could have used to just, call the popos on me and tell them I'm over here, I'm over there. And she never did, and we done been through we had a lot of fights, a lot of arguments and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And she never really just turned her back on me, ratting me out and like that.
Okay. Well, I was asking you all of that because I'm thinking that if you went to Mississippi and you were able to relax, you wasn't worried about the ops coming through and all of that, and you enjoy spending time with your girl, and you from what you're saying about her, it sounds like she holding it down for you, like she's hanging in there with you, and that's always a good thing. Where I'm going with this is I'm trying to see if maybe a change of environment might be good for you. Where you wouldn't necessarily have to leave your peoples behind, but in order for you to be able to change your life, to be able to enjoy your life, and for you to be able to get to safety, it sounds to me like you're not going to be able to do that in Memphis. You're going to have to get somewhere where you can start something new, or where you can concentrate on something besides what you've done and what might be done to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's easier said than done though. Like I say, if I work, like if I'm out there, I say if I were to go to Mississippi, I gotta worry about my girl taking care of me, doing everything from like I have warrants out for my arrest. So if I need you to get a job, I have to go back and turn myself in, whatever. Go to the jail process. Now I'm deep in the game, like so it's back to square one. Now I'm back beefing and fighting and poking motherfuckers up and shit. It's back to square one, and there's no telling how long they keep me. So it's almost like it's like a dilemma. Like it's like I'm in a world where I can't escape. I can't escape it.
I understand. I understand, but I want you to listen to me, and please understand this. You can always escape your situation, but sometimes you might need help. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes the people who are closest to you are not the people who can help you. But I don't want you to feel like you're in a situation that's hopeless, because that feeling of hopelessness can make you just say, well, the hell with everything. I'm gonna just go ahead. I might as well just go ahead and put my foot on the gas pedal and go harder with this than I might have gone before. And that's sort of like a personal suicide. And I don't want to see you go out like that. I mean, the mere fact that you're able to call into this show and express yourself clearly the way you're doing already shows me that you have a certain level of intelligence. I don't know what your skill level is. I don't know what your talent level is, but something tells me that there's something there, and I don't think that you're able to concentrate on it, or be able to develop it right, because your past is catching up to you, and it sounds like not only is your past catching up to you, you're running to your past. You gotta do something to kind of get to a place where you can reset the clock. Now I would never tell you I would never encourage you to go ahead and turn yourself in, because you don't have to do that. I believe the cops got to do their job. If they catch you, then that's one thing. But if they don't catch you and you ain't on America's Most Wanted, I would say, put that off until for as long as you can. But you have to get to a place where you can be safe. You're not in a safe place right now. You're just not. You're not in a safe place. So when you're not in a safe place and you're worried about somebody coming to get you, somebody trying to murk you, somebody trying to hurt you, how you going to concentrate on improving yourself? The only thing right now that's going to be useful to you, from what I can hear, is learning to fight better, learning to defend yourself better, or learning to hurt somebody else better. And that's not better for you. And from you saying that you want to change, you want to do better, you're trying to change around your life, you that lets me know that you know that there's something better out there for you, but you don't know your way to it. We got to try to find a way for you to get to a better place. But we got to get you to a place of safety. If you're not safe on the street, and you're not safe in jail, the only option that I can see is you got to be in another place where you can be safe, where maybe you can get a GED, where maybe you can get a driver's license, where you can get a job, where maybe you can learn a trade, maybe you can. I don't know if do you have kids?
Yeah.
You have more than one?
Yeah.
All right. So I know you want a better life for your kids, right?
I do.
All right. So what I think I'm hearing is, not only are you afraid for your own life, you might be afraid for their lives too.
Yeah, if I ain't there, who's gonna protect them? Let's say somebody can't get to me and they want to take it out on whoever. It's like, from the world I come from, there's normal. Like, people, that's what happens. Who's gonna protect them if I ain't there for them?
Yeah, I hear you. Well, okay. In your opinion, are they at least in a safe place with they baby moms, or do they live with you?
They stay with their moms.
They stay with their moms? Okay. All right. Are they in a safe place where their moms are?
You talking about like in the hood?
Yeah, wherever they are they safe? Are they good?
Well, one of them is, but the other one, she stay like in the neighborhood where some of the guys that I'm mature with, and I always gotta know they can't get to me. They might want to take it out on her or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, that's tough. How often do you see your kids?
Like once every couple weeks.
All right.
So sometimes they might be afraid. I be moving around so much. I gotta say.
Okay.
Under threat by guys trying to kill me and law enforcement. I'm moving around like.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is a tough situation, but I still don't see it as being a hopeless situation, because I know that you want to make sure that your kids are safe, and you also want to be there to protect them and raise them and make sure that they do well in life. Am I right about that?
You're right.
All right. So what have you been able to, how old is your oldest child?
6.
Okay. All right. How old is your youngest child?
4.
Okay. All right. So Mm. Okay. So with them being 6 and them being 4, is it important to you to make sure that you are in your children's life? Because you're saying that your dad wasn't there for you. You never met him. You never saw him. Do you want to be sure that you are always in your kid's life?
Like I try to be there. I don't be there as much as I should. Like I said, I might see him a couple times a month or whatever, but I try to make up for it as far as like buying his clothes and stuff to let him know that I do care.
Okay. Okay. But no. But what I'm asking is that something that's important to you? Do you if you could have it your way, would you make sure that you were in your kids' lives?
Honestly, I would. I would love to be in that more often.
Okay. All right. So back to what I was saying before about the change of environment. It sounds to me that the only way you're going to be able to be there for them and be there with them is if you get them out of harm's way. And it seems like they're in harm's way if they're in Memphis. So even if they stay in Memphis and you move out of Memphis, and I'm not saying that you have to move. I'm just asking you to take it into consideration because I don't see any way from what you've been talking about. I don't see any way that you can be safe in Memphis. It almost sounds like your days are numbered. And I mean, and honestly, man, I don't want that for you. You know what I mean? I don't know you from a can of paint and you don't know me, but something compelled you, just like you were saying, you was looking for some answers or whatever. You saw this show and it brought you here. Well, we here. And I would like to be able to help you. Now I can refer you to some services and things like that can help you, but the thing is, you're going wherever you go, you're going to have to trust somebody a little bit with your life, and the people that you're going to have to trust are people that are going to want to see you do well, but but at the same time, if they're in an area where you're not able to take advantage of the services that they might give you because of retaliation, because of rival gangs or crews or anything like that, it's going to make it a little bit tougher. So I'm thinking that maybe the only way for you to be able to make a new start and to start doing a little bit better is to maybe consider getting out of state. Now, without you having a lot of family or any family, as you were saying, in any of these places, you're gonna have to, you would probably have to rely on some friends that you have. I don't know how close you are to your girl, but from what you were saying, y'all pretty close. I don't know if y'all close enough to, for her to let you move in or hold it down for you a little bit that way. Because I would rather her hold it down for you while you in her house than to hold it down for you while you in jail. Like I don't for you right now, I don't see I don't see jail as even being a good option for you. Normally, I would say, well, even if you in jail, you can read more, you can learn more about yourself, you can get your GED, you can start taking college classes, you can learn a trade. There are things that you can take advantage of, but because you're in such a pressurized situation with your enemies, it's not going to be easy for you to take advantage of those things. So that might not be an option right now. So our choices are a little bit limited. But I really want you to start thinking about maybe moving to Mississippi. And like think about the places where you have been able to go and just lay low. Because if you can lay low in a place, that means that's a place where you feel like it's safe. Now, the other part of it is I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know how you get money. I don't know. I know how people get money on the streets, and I don't want you to be on here talking about all of that. That ain't nobody business. That's your own business, and I don't want you to incriminate yourself in any kind of way. You've already said a lot, but even if you decided to move out of state or something like that, you got to have a way to take care of yourself. You don't want to get into a situation where your girl is paying for everything and all of that, because if you move in with your girl, that means that your girl can put you out. As soon as you start, if you do something that she don't like, or you know what I mean, you just never know how people are when you move in with them. But that's why that's another trust factor that you have to take into consideration. You have to be around somebody that you can trust outside of your gang, outside of somebody that's going to you need to be somewhere where the bullets ain't going to fly, where the guns ain't going to be aimed at you. That's where we need to get you to. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
All right. So yeah, man, take a little bit of time out to think about that. And maybe you can talk to your girl about what we talked about tonight, and maybe talk, and she might be able to help you in some kind of ways. You know what I mean? A lot of these girls out here, a lot of women out here are real smart, and sometimes they can see things that we can't see. But one thing about women is their maternal instincts kick in, and they want to be with a man that can protect them, but they also want to be with a man that can breathe some life into them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to be protected because he's into a whole lot of crazy shit, and he's putting the crib, the babies, and the rest of her family in danger. We don't want none of that. So, but yeah, being out of state might be the best way for you for now. So you might want to take that into consideration. But what the things that I want for you is, number one, I want you to get to a place of safety. And then I want you to think about getting your high school diploma, and think about getting some job skills. Have you ever worked on a job? Have you ever had a job?
Yeah.
Where did you work before?
I used to I wasn't really college. I used to help somebody do landscaping and stuff like that. And I used to work on cars and stuff with my homies. They taught me how to do it. So I used to tag along a little bit, but the money was kind of slow. So I guess I just got back to doing what I knew how to do, which was breaking in houses, carjacking, stealing cars and selling them and stuff like that. Robbing people. I hate I gotta do it, but I gotta say I got kids, and it's I ain't gonna even say this my reason. It's not a good reason to do any of it, but like I say, I was just in survival mode. I just need that fast money.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, I don't like it, but I get it. All right, but you said you do know how to do some mechanic work?
Yeah.
You know how to change brakes, do an oil change?
Yeah, I knew how to do that. I was 16. I used to steal cars and sell them and stuff. So I was they just I used to watch and they just show how to fix and do this and that. So I kind of know the basics when it comes fixing cars and stuff. It's I was driving when I was probably 12, 13 years old.
Okay. All right. And you said you did some landscaping. So you know how to like cut grass and keep people lawns straight and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I know how to do that.
Okay, so between the mechanical work and between the landscaping work, I mean that's a hustle. I know people who do landscaping as they only job. Like they don't have no 9 to 5 job. You know what I mean? And that might be a good way for you to make the kind of money you want, or the kind of money you need, I should say. At least, like you could, it's a hustle. You know what I mean? You could, the more you do it, the more you can get good at it, get a little bit more training with it, with the people you was doing with it before. I'm sure they would probably want to help you out. And that's something you could do door to door, just go to people, you walk down the street, see people's lawns that maybe haven't been cut, in a while or whatever, is getting out of hand. They might be busy, working, life be life. And sometimes you could just knock on their doors. Of course, you would have to, get your presentation down or whatever. You don't want them to think that you about to stick a gun in their face when you knock on their doors, but you could just ask them, like, listen, I do lawns. I could do this for you for a couple of dollars, or like what a lot of hustlers do is they say, well, listen, let me go ahead and show you what I can do, and you pay me what you think is worth. A lot of times you get more money than you would have charged that way. But it's good like I said, you are able to express yourself. You communicate well, way better than somebody with the background that you've been talking about. You haven't said anything during this time that I don't understand or that I can't relate to. Not one thing. You haven't confused me in any kind of way. And, at the beginning of this, at the beginning of this conversation, it was a rocky start. You didn't like me so much. I didn't like you so much. But I do like you. I do like you now. And I see where you're coming from. And I really want to help you. So, but I think you have more going on. I think you have some gifts that it would be good to take advantage of. But I don't think you're going to be able to take advantage of the good things that you have in the area that you live. Memphis is a rough city. It's not a bad city, but it's a lot going on in Memphis. It really is. I never even been there, but I know people who live in Memphis and people who've been to Memphis. And yeah, you can get caught up in a whole lot of stuff in Memphis. Shout out to my people in Orange Mile. But, I really want you to start thinking more about changing your environment, moving out, moving away, so you can enjoy your kids, make sure that they safe, make sure that you can raise them. I don't think where you are right now, I don't think you're able to enjoy your life. Am I wrong about that? Yeah. And sometimes when you've gone too long without being able to enjoy your life, it can put you in situations where you're ready to end your life. And I don't want to see you do that. And I'm not talking about, you ending your life on purpose. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we can put ourselves in situations where we might, it's like, all right, it's like robbing a bank and taking too long to do it, and the cops gonna come. And so you didn't shoot yourself, but you knew the cops was going to shoot you because you wasn't going to drop the gun. So you already knew what was going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So, all right, it's cool if I get away with it, but if I don't get away with it, then I'm going out in a blaze. And sometimes situations can put us in that situation. We can get to a level so deep and not giving a fuck that we can get there. So you got to find some kind of sunshine in your life. I want you to get to a point where you can actually have more quality of life, add some value. You know what I mean? Like let me just ask you a random question. When was the last time you went swimming? Can you swim?
I can't.
Have you ever? When was the last time you've been in a swimming pool?
Probably, probably as a kid.
When you was a kid. Okay. All right. When was the last time you been to an amusement park? Like Six Flags or something like that? Huh?
Never been one. Like I said, I grew up poor, so I never experienced it, a lot of stuff.
You never been to an amusement park? Okay. All right. When was the last time you been to the movies?
Probably since high school.
Not since high school. And you 26.
Yeah, like I can't really go too many places. Like the fear of being seen, like somebody getting the drop on me. That's like a everyday like thing, like an everyday fear. Like it's like my life. Like I live through this every day. Like I told you earlier, like just taking the garbage can. I was like I gotta be on guard. Like there's so much going on. You never know when that day gonna be the day. And I live there every day. I wake up and open my eyes.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. When was the last time that you had fun? When you did something that you just considered to be fun. When was the last time you did something that was fun?
I think what I do, I took my kids out to like Incredible Pizza or something like that, like little gaming center thing.
Oh yeah?
It wasn't fun for me, but it was fun like to see them all happy and enjoying themselves.
Okay. All right. So what's that like like Chuck E. Cheese or something like that? Or...
It's more like some of the Dave and Buster's, but like Dave and Buster's for like.
Oh, okay. Kids. Like video games and stuff like that.
Yeah, like arcade thing.
Yeah. And they had a real nice time?
Yeah, they did.
And it made you feel good to see your kids having a good time, right?
Yeah, it's like something I ain't never experienced, like growing up.
Yeah. Wow, man. Well, that's what I want for you. You know, like if that was the last time you had fun, I want you to have a lot more fun. Man, there's so much in this world that you could be doing. You know, some things you might know about, some things that you might not know about. But right now you are kind of locked in a box. You know what I mean? You in a box. You in close quarters. You in close quarters with your enemies. It's like having a trained dog and a cat that don't like each other in the same cage. You know how that ain't gonna go well. You know what I mean? So, by the way, do you have a dog?
I don't.
Have you ever had a dog?
Yeah.
Okay. How long ago?
Probably when I was, I think it was probably like 10, 11 years old, but it was my dog. Like I stole it like out of my backyard. Yeah, it was like puppy, but like it was like in my eyes, my dog. Like I raised together to like 9 years old.
Uh-huh.
Ended up like passing away.
Okay, so you had the dog for a while.
Yeah.
Well, why? If you don't mind me asking, how come you didn't get another dog?
Like I had like a lot going on. I just like they'll do like a lease. Like I'm over here since plus I didn't want to have to go through like losing something else. That's what I did.
Okay.
And I had kids and stuff, so that's like that was like the least of my like priority. It was worried about a dog.
Okay. All right. How if you had to guess from the time, let's say from age 18 up until now, how many friends would you say that you've lost from getting killed?
11.
11. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And
they were close friends.
They were all close friends. And they were all around like around your age too?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I know that had to be, I know that's gotta be hard. And you don't want to be the next one, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Right, because when like listen, man, you got kids. You got kids, you got to stay alive for them. And you got to stay out of jail for them, because if you in jail, you ain't, you can't raise them, you can't protect them, you can't be there for them, you can't teach them nothing, you can't show them nothing, you can't take them nowhere. You know what I mean? You got to rely on your baby mom to bring them to see you. You know what I mean? And that's only if she feel like it, or maybe if she ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? It's that jail shit, that ain't the move. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
Okay. So, we want to do whatever it takes to keep you alive and to keep you out of jail. And you got a lot going on. But once again, I really want to encourage you to think about getting out of Tennessee. You might have to get out of the whole state, because a change of environment where you feel safe can be the thing that you need in order to get your life back on track. Hold on for a second, man. I see we have another caller on the line. You don't have, I don't want you to hang up. Caller with the last number is 1114. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind tonight?
Hey, what's up, dog? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you good. What's up?
Right on. I just wanted to jump in on this conversation. I was in the same spot years and years ago. And man, like, obviously, you always want to focus on your kids, but you got to pay attention to yourself as well. I was in the same spot, man. You can't find work, and it seems like crime is the only fucking option. And you got to think about your kids. And like Sam saying, like even if your kids are distant, having a dog in your life or just something to care about really fucking helps. Like, so anyway, on the subject of income, like, you just got to find something you like. Like, I was all about crime 15, 16 years ago, and somebody forced me, or didn't force me, they helped me, learn how to weld, and excuse me. You know, it took a long time, but you know, my life is great now. Like, sorry, I've been drinking.
Nah, it's cool. So, all right, somebody showed you how to weld, and of course,
right.
you can make a lot of money.
Making measly amounts of money.
Yeah, but you know, welding is a good profession. You can make something out of it eventually. You know what I mean?
But you know, I put almost 14 years into it, and now I have more money than I know what to do with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but just because I found something that I like, and you know, the biggest thing is just spend time with your kids, man. Like,
hold on. Let me ask you something. I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to ask you, the person who showed you how to weld, what made them do that? What made them, show you how to weld and how to make some money? What made them do that?
I asked them.
You asked them. Okay. All right. Cool. What made you ask them? What made you reach out to them?
My mother reached out to me and told me, yo, you're being a fuck up.
Okay.
And that made me really reflect on myself. And my mother pretty much told me she was going to cut me out of her life if I didn't get my shit together.
Yeah.
And I did not. I love my mother. Like,
Well, see,
she's the realest motherfucker I've ever met.
Okay.
She just kind of stuck a hair up my ass and said, hey, you can't be drinking 24 hours a day, homie.
Yeah. Did you did you have a father in your life? Was your dad around?
Yeah, my dad's pretty cool. I love him.
Okay, cool. All right. I don't know how long you were listening to this show while I was talking to my man. How long were you listening? Did you hear any parts of his story?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I've been on about 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, this was more than 20 minutes ago, but one of the major challenges that he has is that he doesn't really have a lot of family. Like, he doesn't have a mom or a dad. So his situation is a little more serious. So, where you had a mom and a dad to maybe steer you in the right direction or tell you that you was messing up or, try to get you back on track, he doesn't have that. So,
Right.
Do you know of any way that he can, do you know any way he can draw from somewhere else besides his parents where he can get some guidance, some help, some counseling, something that, something where he can get some help? Like, do you know of anything?
Well, that's kind of tricky. I've got a roommate, like he his life kind of got fucked over, not really by his actions, but he was a victim of circumstance. So anyway, he moved here from Puerto Rico. He's been living with me for about a year, and he really got really fucked over. So I let him move in with me, and he's literally just this week, getting ready to move out. So but you know, he's always been really grateful, saying, you know, man, you don't need to do this. And I always tell him, like, you know, it's not charity, it's family.
Yeah.
But that's my own personal situation. Like, I can't expect a stranger to be like, yeah, just move in with your best friend. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's kind of that's real. That's real sticky. Like, have you tried talking to a church or anything?
My dude, you can ask that. You can answer that. I mean,
Say it again.
I was just curious if you reached out to a church or do you go to church? Do you have any sort of community like that around you?
I ain't probably ever been to church outside of going to funerals.
It's a great place to make friends. A lot of times they'll bend over backwards just to see you smile, man. Like,
well, you know, if you don't if he wasn't brought up in the church or ever encouraged to go to church, we talking about a resource that may not be on the books yet. We have to start from somewhere else. Have you now this show was originally about, you know, why our youth are so violent, and we was trying to figure out, you know, I had a whole different agenda planned for this show, but then I ran into my man, and he sort of changed. He kind of put the brakes on me, and his situation is so interesting. It's so serious and concerning that you know, it made me have to concentrate on him, because, you know, regardless of what is sparking the violence with everybody or all the other kids in the world, whether you're talking about the reasons for it being the internet or education or family or the media, music, whatever, with my man that's on the line, he was limited with opportunities from the beginning. And right now, in my opinion, what he needs the most is to get to a place where it's safe. Right now, in the city that he lives in, he's not able to be safe. He got to keep his head on a swivel right now. You know, like it's a serious situation. So we're trying to find some kind of way that he can get to a safe place. He's not in a safe place. And
right.
You know, so
right,
I was
like, I know, like,
yeah.
Like, I used to live in LA, and like, you had to be fucking strapped. Like there's, like, you're not supposed to be strapped, but that's just the way fucking things is. Like,
yeah, it's tough. It's tough when your enemies are at your back. It is. It's tough. It's you know, you can't get comfortable, and if you can't be comfortable, then you can't be productive. This ain't the regular, you know, stress of trying to of being in competition. This is straight survival, and that's what my man was telling me. You know, he's in straight survival mode. You know what I mean? And his mode of survival is different than a lot of other people's mode of survival. So just keeping his head above water and staying and keeping his feet on this side of the grass is a challenge for him. And I want him to win. And right now, he in a dogfight.
Yeah, like you said, big thing is even close to family, and you just those what do you call it? I don't know, just hanging out with family, staying close to family, especially the children. Like that should keep you happy no matter what. Like, but you could bury
Hold
bury
on.
your mama, but
Hold on.
fucking take the kids to the park and watch them run around, fucking screaming, happy. Like,
Wait, but hold on.
that's one thing that keeps me alive. Like,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Wait, I hear him in the background trying to say something. What you trying to say, man?
Yeah, I got something to say. Like I appreciate the conversation. I'm finna step out, but my girl wanted to say a brief thing. See for a second.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Hey.
I was just listening to the conversation, and I just want to say you are a really good man, like for real. I really appreciate the message you've been trying to tell him because I feel like he wasn't getting it from me, but like I really see a change in him. Like even now, it's so simple. Like all it takes is a conversation with somebody. I have never been able to get through to him, but I feel like he really been like listening to you. So I just wanted to say thank you.
Well,
for talking to him.
Well, I want to thank you for holding it down for him because, like, you know, sometimes you can see something in somebody, and he sounds like he got a lot of good stuff going on inside of him and with him. He wants better. He wants something better. He wants a better life than what he's been leading, but he's in a lot of danger. So, you know, he got to get to a safe place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, listen, I hope, you know, I hope that the love that you have for him, because obviously, you know, you're concerned about him, and hopefully your love and concern for him will allow him to get to a place of safety. Like I said, like I was saying to him, I don't think that he can stay in Memphis and be okay. I think that he got to get up out of Memphis. He might have to get up out of Tennessee altogether. You know what I mean? But
I feel the same way.
Yeah, you know, because for somebody who has been through what he's been through, for him to be able to express himself the way he's expressed himself tonight is really impressive. It really is. And I'm not easily impressed, but most people would be stumbling over their words and not really being clear. And he's really clear. He's really being clear. He can do something with that. When you have good communication skills, it can take you a lot of places. And even though you were saying that it was hard for you to break through with him, I want you to keep working with him, because, you know, what I talked to him about tonight, I know I could feel that he's going to think about that. And if he can keep opening up to you, and you can keep giving him feedback, maybe some advice and stuff like that, I'm sure. Look, there's nothing that a black man and a black woman can't get done together if they really stick together. Nothing. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, please work with that man. You know what I'm saying? And I hope.
I totally agree with you saying, man. Like, like, don't beat yourself up. You are your biggest enemy. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, more dreams have been defeated by doubt than failure.
No doubt. Listen.
I definitely see potential in him, though. Like, I went to college myself. I just graduated recently, and I'm going back next year. And I definitely been trying to push him to get in his GED, but we definitely gonna work on it. I feel like since he hasn't had like a father figure in his life, having this conversation with another man really like it did something for him.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard us in the beginning, but he was mad at me. You know what I mean? But
he was mad at too.
But I get it. And listen, It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. But this is what I want to do. I want to give y'all my email address. You know what I'm saying? So we can address some things off of this platform because there's only so much we can do right here. You know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to suggest some things for him that I know will be useful for him. So can you take my email address? It's sun752 at AOL.com.
75 what?
It's sun752 sun752 at AOL.com.
Okay.
Yeah. Please just email me so I can email him some information and try to get him on a path to living a much better life for himself and to be able to give his kids, something way better than he's had, because it's not too late. He only 26 years old. Shit, you know what I mean? He should have a lot of life in front of him. But I don't want him to be, thinking that he can't even make it to 27 or more or less 30. We don't want none of that.
Don't. Yeah.
Hey, we love you guys. Okay,
thank you.
Hey, try prayer. Try prayer, please.
Definitely. I'm definitely a God-fearing woman. I'm trying to get him into the whole, we working on it. Everything's a work in progress. Not trying to force anything, but yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good shit. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming through.
All right.
Yeah, dude.
But please email me. Please email me and so I can send you some materials and see what we can do.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
All right.
God bless.
Yo, I don't know. I mean, I'm like kind of flabbergasted. I didn't see that coming. That was a hell of a ride, but I learned a lot tonight. I learned a whole lot tonight, and I appreciate the lesson like crazy, because I think I needed that. God don't make no mistakes, and neither does the universe. So normally, if something happens to you, it was supposed to happen to you. I hope something better happens for that young man. Like I said, the show for the night and his girl, I really appreciate her coming on and verifying what I thought was going on anyway. It's good to know that he has a resource. She's a resource to him. She seems pretty smart. And she seemed really, really thankful and relieved that he was able to hear from somebody else that somebody believes in him. And it's good. I'm glad to know that he does have somebody who believes in him. It was kind of exhilarating to me. That shit is crazy. Listen, man, when I thought up this show, I was thinking we was going to talk about how violent video games are making these kids crazy, and the internet and the media and the music and all this old gangster shit and all this old crazy stuff. That's what I thought. I thought we was just going to have a bunch of differing opinions about where the violence is coming from. And I thought I was going to talk about how in the 80s, that was the most violent time I've ever seen in my life. And, nothing could compare to growing up in the crack era. I mean, he sidetracked the shit out of me. He blindsided me. I did not know. And if for those of y'all who were in the beginning of this conversation, man, he was going at me. I was going at him. And we just had to settle it down. But it's always great to see two black men go at it and then work it out. We need way more of that. And if we had more examples of that, and that was evident to our youth, I think it would do a lot towards reducing the violence, reducing the need for the violence, and eliminating the appreciation for violence. It seems like out here today, we just bloodthirsty. This it's a crazy time. It's a crazy time, and I can't blame it on one source. I can't blame the problem on one person, one group, nothing. But something has to be done. I'm glad that his girl is encouraging him to get his GED. One thing I know is that when you have low education and low and a lot of poverty and limited job opportunities and things like that, limited income opportunities, that makes you turn to crime. And for some reason, it breeds violence. And one of the reasons that I know that lack of education leads to violence is because when you're not educated, it's hard for you to express yourself. And when it's hard for you to express yourself, you feel a lot of frustration. And when you don't know other ways to deal with your frustration, sometimes you're going to reach out and punch, slap, kick, stab, or shoot it. So we need more educational opportunities. And when I say educational opportunities, I'm not just talking about books. I'm talking about anything you learn. Anything you learn is an education. It could be being around different people, reading different things, seeing different things, watching different things, learning different things. All of those things change the trajectory of where you're headed in life. So I wish that man all the best. You know what I mean? Much good luck, much love and much good luck to him. I hope they email me, and I hope that y'all got my email address too. If y'all have some suggestions, if y'all have some resources, please let me know. So if he contacts me, I don't even know his name, but I'm sure they'll let me know what his name is if they contact me. But I want to be able to help them out as much as possible. All right. Well, we're going to do these birthday shout outs and then we're going to be up out of here. Through all of that, it should be way more than 22 likes. You know what I mean? I don't mean to be petty and I don't mean to be unappreciative, but you mean to tell me through all of that emotional, heartfelt, educational, inspirational stuff, we only got 20. All right, we got 23 likes now. I mean, come on. I mean, have a heart. All right, man, we're going to do these birthday shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Before I start hating. Let me do these birthday shout outs. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious. My cat over there making noise. I'm like, what the hell is that? October 2nd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They are SPECIAL. Look at the RESPECT. They get number one out the box. My man Philly Don Diddy Yami. My man Philly Don Diddy Yami. And also Vilma Gonclaves. Happy birthday to you. Oh, it's actually Goncalves. Happy birthday to you. And Don Page. Happy birthday to you. And Dennis Thompson. Happy birthday. And also Katricia Robinson. Happy birthday. And Patrice So Loved Council, happy birthday to you. And last but not least, my girl Sharice Perot. It's actually parrot. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious October 2nd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn, rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. Anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, go hard, go for yours, and remember, violence of the youth can knock out your tooth, and it can also put you in the proof of a death certificate. But we got to get our shit together with the quickness. And I'm saying that if we don't intervene, if you don't do something better than we was doing, you know what I mean? We ain't going to have no youth left. And that means that we have no future if they shoot you. And don't be afraid of these young kids because they need guidance. That's why sometimes it's silence that they be hearing, because it is appearing that we don't want to be bothered. But you a father and also a mother and somebody's brother, somebody's sister. So why is you dissing a young person? You got to believe that they got something out here. Don't try to deceive them. It's like believing in Santa Claus that they can't do better. Well, what about y'all? What about when y'all was younger and coming up selling drugs and all of that bullshit? Yo, we went through a whole lot of stuff, and I know that when we was coming up, it was tough, and we didn't always know exactly where to turn, but we had to find a way to get out here and earn, and a lot of y'all had babies when y'all was young, and y'all was running around here giving you the tongue and sometimes the finger, and it still lingers. The memories that made you have the babies and all the kind of stuff that was holding you down. You ain't know that by 35 you would be around. And here I am, 54, trying to go get for more. And I'm trying to go on tour. So I'll be back tomorrow night and try to get my shit right. And I hope y'all here too, because this is what we're going to do. We got to help each other out no matter each and every
90 seconds.
I said, we got to try to help each other out by any and all means and try to make sure that we stay on the scenes. And we used to rock Guess jeans and we trying to get the cake up for that shit. And now we got to deal with it. Our kids want a lot of stuff. And we say that they entitled, but we the idols that was there from them for the beginning. You know, I'm getting a little tongue-tied, but I'm still trying to make sure that I get back on track. Yo, can y'all make sure that these kids out here know how to act? Make sure they have something for themselves. We got to concentrate on our physical, mental, and emotional health. And it don't end there. I still say that the youth has got to be there, and we got to care. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night, 2 a.m. Yes, 2 a.m. I don't know if we the only thing popping, but listen. Listen. We got to do. The work schedule changed, so the time of the show changed. So we on tour. We be here at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until further notice. And I'm glad y'all came out. I hope y'all come out again. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. All right. We about to get on up out of here so I can take my uniform off. You know what I'm saying? You know, take my scrubs off. Yeah, I mean, loosen up a little bit. Good. Let me take your necklace off for you. Oh, you didn't know? Oh, you didn't know? For those of y'all who weren't here in the beginning of the show, this was you. This is what you look like. I wear the cow bones, you rock the cow bones. I rock the cow bones, you rock the cow bones. Everybody rock the cow bones. You're not alone. We make sure we leave the message at the end of the tone and make sure that you get that message. And we gonna do this shit and stop guessing. Everything is gonna be all right. It's Tuesday night. Actually, it's Wednesday. Today is Throwback Thursday, and everything is gonna be okay. I'll see y'all tomorrow. That's Friday. Well, actually, it'd be Friday. All right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. Love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. Blog Talk, we got to get you out of here. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. And to my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobers. Peace, y'all. Thanks for everything. One.